Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a brand new automatic lava farm for 1.18 and 1.19. Now, I do want to give a big shout out to Ilmago, guys, because this Cauldron setup was his original concept and style, and I just thought it was awesome, so I really wanted to create my own version. Now, with this, guys, we're going to be rotating about 280 cauldrons filled with lava to create this system, and what we're using here for the mechanics, guys, is a dripstone to fill the cauldrons with lava on a continuous basis. And right underneath, guys, we have a huge storage system which will sort out all your buckets of lava in a nice safe place. Now, just like my fox here, guys, make sure to subscribe and be part of the channel, guys. It really helps me out, and trust me, the love is highly appreciated. Now, enough talking, let's jump right into it. Let me show you exactly how this works. Now, all you have to do, guys, is jump right here in the center. Right behind here, behind this trapdoor, you have a chest. This is where you put all your buckets. Now, make sure that this trapdoor is facing up. You're going to go right into this barrel, guys, and you're going to make sure you fill up all your inventory slots with one item. I'm going to be using dirt just for an example purpose, but just make sure you fill up all your inventory slots except one. Now, this is where the fun happens, guys. The second you press that button, you're going to get a ton of buckets getting cycled and tossed at you all at the same time, so you don't lose any of it. And at the same time, the cauldrons are getting push right across, and all you have to do is aim at the cauldron and activate the bucket as if you're picking something up, guys, and trust me, this will go non-stop and keep rotating through 288 cauldrons, and all that lava is going to be shot into the hopper in front of you. Now check this out, guys. I only did this for about a minute or so. I'm going to put these buckets right back like so. And let's take our dirt, put it right back in this little barrel spot right here. And check this out, guys. We're going to show you how many buckets of lava we got just off of 1 minute. And you come right here. We have an entirely large chest plus one bucket of lava in the other one. That is crazy amounts. And the cool thing about this, guys, if you don't want that super large version, you can make a smaller version like so. And really make it to your size. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to make the biggest version possible, right? So this is the item list for that. If you want it smaller, of course, make it smaller. Now this one, guys, is going to be about 30 wide, 28 long, and 4 blocks deep. And with inside the spacing, guys, it's 7 by 30 on the front part. That's going to be gray area. It's more for storage and all the other mechanics within it. So just kind of leave the space, by itself for now. Now you're going to go about on top of this 7 block of space. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, go to the block on the left, and right there you're going to add a sticky piston. And in front of it, you're going to add an observer block. Then you're going to add an observer block, as you see the activations on the back end, an observer block facing downwards with a target block on top of the sticky piston. Now go over here to the opposite corner, guys. You're going to go about 1, 2, 3, and then right there, guys, make sure to add the sticky piston, break that block, add an observer block so that I could pick up the signal from that sticky piston, an observer block going upwards, and a target block on top of that sticky piston. Now let's go right back to the front, guys. You're going to add 12 blocks from the target block going inwards. Then you're going to add repeaters going towards the inside, 12 right in a straight line, and you're going to make sure they're all on full delay. Fantastic. Then you're going to add 2 blocks right here and a straight line of blocks until you get to the observer block. Now right here in the front, guys, add 2 pieces of redstone dust and a repeater in the opposite direction on full delay, and add a straight line of redstone dust until you get on top of the observer block. Right there, you're going to place a block right there with a repeater going forward. Then you're going to add a 2 by 3 spacing here of blocks right there like so. Add 2 pieces of redstone dust, add a repeater there on 2 ticks, some redstone dust in front of it. A repeater right here on again on 2 ticks with 1 repeater going forward, and you do not touch that, leave that on 1 tick. Then you're going to add a block right in front of that repeater, 1 block on the side, and add an additional 10 blocks to give you a grand total of 12 blocks right across. Then you're going to add 12 pieces of redstone dust on top of the blocks with a target block in front of each redstone dust. Then you're going to add a regular piston right above the target blocks. Now on the opposite end, guys, do the same exact thing. Add 12 blocks right across going inwards. Then you're going to add repeaters on top of each block like so, each on 4 ticks. Then you're going to add a block right in the front and kind of wrap that all around. Fantastic. Add a repeater there on 4 ticks and a repeater on the side, and of course your straight line of redstone dust. Now right here, guys, add your 2 blocks and 4 more right in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add 2 pieces of redstone dust there with a repeater right there going on 2 ticks with a redstone dust in front of it, and another repeater on the side on 2 ticks. Make sure this repeater is on 1 tick. Then add a block there and make sure it's a grand total of 12 blocks right across. Then you're going to add some redstone dust above it, the target blocks right in front of it, and your regular pistons on top of it facing the inside. So you should have this look at this point. Now right in the front here, guys, add your observer blocks with the face part facing inwards, and kind of make sure you repeat this right across to all 12 repeaters so that it can actually pick up the signal. Then you're going to place the observer on top and then 2 like so going forward. Now let's do that again, guys. We're going to add an observer block in front of each repeater like so, right across the board. Then you're going to place it right above it and 2 on the side of it going outwards. Fantastic. Then you're going to place a block in the front part here and on top as well. Now let's do that on this side too, guys. Add the blocks right in the front part of this and on top on the back end. And what you're going to do now is get your sticky pistons, place them right across, and your regular pistons also place it going inwards. Now here as well, guys, add your sticky pistons facing inwards and your sticky pistons going to the center direction, if that makes sense. Now we're right here on the front part of the design, all right, guys? You're going to go right over here, place a block there with a comparator and another comparator on the opposite direction with 2 pieces of redstone dust like so to create a comparator clock. Add a repeater there, then add 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to count exactly 15 from that point going forward. Then you're going to add your repeater, then add a straight line of redstone dust till you get to here, guys. Add a repeater right there next to the observer, and then 1 piece of redstone dust in the front. Now as you see, guys, add a straight line all the way till you get to the back end here. Add 1 repeater going forward there, and a straight line of redstone dust. Make sure to add your repeater right there and 1 piece of redstone dust in the front. And that's going to activate both systems simultaneously. Now this is where it gets fun, guys. You're going to add 12 cauldrons right there. And it has to be parallel to this piston, okay? Leave 1 gap right in front of it. Now, believe it or not, you're going to add 12 cauldrons over here as well, and then 1 in the center, right past that. You're going to fill this whole place up with cauldrons. Now, take your time, guys. This is very tedious. Now, right over here, guys, add a cauldron there. Leave a space right behind and 1 right there. That should be a grand total of 12 right across with 1 space in the back. Extend this right across down to here. That's another 12, leaving a gap right there. Do not place a cauldron there. And then once you've done that, just fill up the entire area. All right, now once you've done that, go to the front here, guys. Place 2 blocks with a barrel or a chest right there with a hopper going towards it. 1 hopper going down. Let's break these 2 blocks. And another hopper right in front going forward. Now at this point, guys, you're going to place a block right there. 1 block on the side, break the one on the bottom. Then you're going to place 2 blocks at an angle. So place 1 block right there, break that, and here as well. Then you're going to add one repeater going forward and 2 pieces of redstone dust from there going downwards. Place a dropper like so, with 1 dropper upwards, 1 dropper on top of that in the opposite direction with a hopper facing downwards, and that's where you're going to place 1 item inside. Then you're going to place a comparator on the first drop, or the back dropper, with a repeater going forward. Then place a comparator on the opposite end with a block in front, a redstone dust, and a sticky piston like so. Then you're going to place your observer block right on top of it, block on top, and observer block like so in the opposite direction. Then place your block here and add 3 droppers going upwards. So 1, 2, and make sure the third one is facing forward. Now, once you've done that, guys, place a hopper on the bottom on the side, and on the bottom one, another hopper going forward. So both hoppers on the bottom are going towards it. Then you're going to place 1 large chest and the hopper going towards that direction so that this will create the perfect cycle for everything. Then place a trapdoor and 2 stairs that are upside down like so, so none of the actual buckets fall in that direction. Perfect. Now at this point, guys, add your button. The cool thing here, guys, we're going to start decorating this part now. Now what you want to do now is really fill this whole entire system up, or that chest area, with buckets. And as you can see, when the system's running, you want to cover everything up. And ideally, add that stair upside down in the front. It really makes a huge difference. And if you want to be more creative, guys, wrap this whole thing with stairs like so. It really gives a nice compact touch to it. Just make sure that trapdoor is facing up when you activate the entire system. Let me just put that back, and there you have it. Now, this is where it gets fun. We're going to create the storage system here. So count 1, 2, 3, and go 1 block forward, and right there on the third block, add 2 droppers going upwards. Now let's go over here, guys. You might have to break 2 blocks right underneath. Place a hopper there. Let's break this for 1 second. Add another hopper going towards that direction. Let's place those blocks right back. 1, 2. Now go over here. It's a bit of a tight spot. You're going to have to crouch and add 1, 2, 3 hoppers in a straight line, and then 1 hopper right there, and 1 hopper going downwards underneath the barrel. And all the lava buckets are going to go straight there. Let's cover this up like so. Now, what you're going to do now is place a comparator going forward in that bottom dropper with a block in front, block on the side, some redstone dust right there with a repeater going forward, and some redstone dust to activate the comparator. So make sure the comparator is on subtract mode. Then add an observer block, another observer block, and 1 block going forward. Now guys, you can add as much chest as you want at this point. But what you're going to do is add a chest there with a hopper, another chest going forward with another hopper, and you're going to repeat this pattern as many times as you want going forward. Fantastic. Then you're going to place a hopper on top of that top hopper and just kind of wrap around until you connect to that dropper. Now at this point, guys, you're going to cover up the whole top part here with grass or any block of your choice. Just make sure you don't cover up these piston corners. See where the sticky piston and regular piston is? You want to leave that gap right there because that's going to extend forward. Now, as long as you don't cover that, the system will be perfect at this point. Now, right over here, guys, go about 1 block next to that piston. And over here, like I said, leave that gap alone. Add a block on top of that piston. You're going to add it 3 blocks up. And on the 4th block, add a straight line because we're going to start making the lava platform. Now, once you've done that, go over here. You're going to extend this block all the way to the other side, parallel to the pistons. Add a block right here next to the piston. Then you're going to extend this right across. Add a block on top of this piston. And then you're going to extend this block until you connect to the first one. And at this point, guys, pause the video and fill up this whole platform with a block of your choice. Any block you want, whatever you like. Then you're going to add a trim of block right around the entire edge. And this is going to take some time, guys, but fill up this whole thing with some lava. You should have this effect. Now, right over here, guys, this is where you're going to add a dripstone underneath every single block to create this exact effect, and all that dripping is going to fill up all the cauldrons. Now, right here, right behind here, guys, break that block. And what you want to do is add a way to go down here and just have full access to that storage system. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have an awesome day. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.